Now, when you first came into this game, you came in under Nitty Beats, commercially speaking. Are you still with Nitty Beats? What's the situation with that?
Nah, we got a good relationship though.
You do have a good relationship.
Yeah, we got a good relationship. I'm not up under him recently. Well, not now.
Okay.
But we talked. I really got picked up behind Everybody Know Low. He was an A&R for Nitty.
Okay.
Playmaker music, you know what I'm saying? We was doing music. I was doing open mics like in Marietta, Mariachi, El Texano, Cali. I came up with like Walker, Travis Porter, Cash Out, Young LA, K Camp, A1 the Super Group. Who else? That Lane, that crew. Jay Nix.
If XXL Magazine had a freshman of Atlanta, that would probably be the cover of that time.
Correct. Yeah, definitely correct. Yeah.
So you came up around there, and you got found through an open mic?
Yeah, Mariachi.
Very interesting, because I wondered if open mics today are worth it.
No.
They're not, even though you were discovered through an open mic.
That's crazy. That's when it was about. But then I feel like there's no disrespect to the rappers that's coming out now, but back then it wasn't. You knew who your Gotti was, your Tupac was, your Mykko Montanas, your K Camps, and you knew like, okay, Mykko Montana, Walker, they from the South Side. You knew about Travis Porter. You knew about like how you got the new crew now, the new rappers. You got the Migos. You know where they from. You know the set crew of people, of the Yachties, the Verts, Uzi Vert. So with us, we knew like, oh, Michael, they from the South Side. Travis Porter, they from here. Young LA, they was from here. Like you knew your rappers. So when A&Rs was really not the A&Rs that's saying they A&Rs. You know what I'm saying? They really coming out here and really discovering music. Now, oh no. I mean, I had judged open mic one time. Like, it's so cheesy, man. Like, and I'm like, who you doing? You're A&R for who? Cause I done been there. So I'm like, what office building you in? You know what I'm saying? Not to chump his work down or whatever it is he got going on, but I just knew like, man, it's all about the money now. Like back then it was all about talent.
So you would say open mics today are not worth it?
I don't think so. And no disrespect to nobody who running them, but honestly, your opinion, I don't think so. I don't never, after the open mics, I don't never see them after that.
I see.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to an open mic, right? And I imagine when you were doing them, and you said it was all about talent, and you would go to an open mics that I go to now, and I don't know if it was the same back then, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but when I go to an open mic nowadays, the crowd of people that I see is like an industry crowd. It's other rappers, might be some producers, might be some DJs, might be some music industry people. And of course, it might be fans of the people that are performing at the open mic and that sort of thing. But it's not one of those crowds that is if somebody's watching this and they've never been to an open mic before. It's not one of those crowds that's one of those open air festivals of music lovers and you can just crowd surf through them and they love everything they hear from whoever's performing on stage. It's not one of those. It's a very different type of crowd. It's an industry crowd for sure.
It's like I'm performing in an open mic, and I got like 20 people with me. But we all after I leave, we gone. Like everybody come with somebody, so it's not like people like just sitting like, oh man, what you got about to perform? And they about to sit here and just listen to you and really be vibing and rocking out what you see. And it's a lot of egos, man. A lot of egos. It'd be a lot of egos.
To me, if I was an artist, a rapper, performer, that would be a tough crowd to perform in front of.
Yeah, real tough.
How does one deal with a crowd like that?
You gotta blank yourself out. That's how I do. Like when I used to perform, it's like I remember performing in front of like 10 people, 5 people. You know what I'm saying? That's because of an open mic, because they probably done. I wasn't having the pull back then to, when all the hot artists is performing, the special guest was performing, I couldn't sneak in and perform, so I'm almost in the end, so I just block it out. You know what I'm saying? Just like, okay, I'm gonna get it done.
I imagine that can be discouraging to see a crowd like that.
Facts. Yeah, it can. And 9 times out of 10, probably the people who either finna get paid at the end of the night, the promoters or whatever it is, or somebody who just really just there to listen to all the great music that's coming through there. So it's a mind thing, man, but it's very discouraging. It's very discouraging.
How does one get through that? And it sounds like you did a bunch of open mics back then.
Yeah, I mean, that's all it was. Like,
some I imagine are probably better than others.
Right.
But the ones that are bad, just not much of a crowd, that sort of thing. How do you give it your all when you perform? What do you?
I mean, I drink a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I just get on there and I just like, I'm about to perform it all. I'm just about to give it my all. You know what I'm saying? And still go in the crowd and, how you doing? What you think about the record? Hey, this my CD. Boom. Back then, you know, they ain't have the go check it out, my link in my bio. They ain't had it, so we had physical copy moving around with boxes. Mm-hmm. Hey man, my name Mykko Montana, still introducing myself to you know what I'm saying? Check my CD out. Oh, you like that? Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Get good. I was the one who'll still stay on stage to get the feedback. Mm. Yeah.
Now, I know you don't really agree with open mics nowadays compared to when you were, but is there any advice for somebody watching this to be the best they can be at an open mic? Any do's or don'ts at an open mic? Any advice you would give somebody? Don't
force them to like your music. You know what I'm saying? Because I done been to an open mic where they like, man, you got to fuck with my music, man. And just get up there. Just get up there. Believe in your craft. You know what I'm saying? Don't get up there and perform 3-4 songs. Because we only want to remember one song. So get up there and perform your best song. And if they're not feeling your best song, either one of the two, either we're going to have to change the lyrics, you're going to have to change your verses, you're going to have to change the beat. Because now what we're depending on right now is the beat, the producer. You know what I'm saying? You get up there, you react with the crowd. You know what I'm saying? You perform to the crowd. Don't cover the mic. Perform for the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Don't turn your back on the crowd. Show love to the DJ, you know what I'm saying? Show love to the crowd. Let yourself be known, make your presence be known, and you know what I'm saying? Come back and do it again. To another event. Yeah. Stay strong, and just stay strong and committed to whatever it is you're doing. Gotta have committed.
Did you ever stick around and watch others perform, or were you the type to just go there, perform, and then bounce?
I was checking out. I was the one that checked out the talent. I was checking out the talent. Like, okay. Cause that's how it was. Like you have me, K Camp, A1 Supergroup, Travis Porter, like we all in different areas in the club, but we all like watched each other. It's crazy because we all came up together. You know what I'm saying?
So all those guys were at open mics just like you?
Yeah. That's when Charlie had I don't know what they had something back then when everybody used to go. I forgot what it was, but they had something, a studio that they had. I can't remember for real. But we all was in the same. We all did open mic. We all did.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, either we were special guests or we were open mics.